You can clearly see that I have dark circles. Oh, she's pretty. As you guys can see, I'm really oily. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. Welcome. I hope you are having the most amazing day today. I am so excited because today I am testing out the new Huda Beauty concealers. I am so excited to try this. I cannot even begin to tell you. I love her faux filter line, and I really wanted her to come out with concealers because I feel like when it comes to everyday makeup, glam makeup, concealer is like my #1 product that I have to have. Even if I don't wear foundation and on a everyday kind of look, I have to have a good concealer on. So I love a good concealer, and I'm really excited to try and see how these are going to work out for me. I got these in PR. I think she sent me 3 shades. So I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna show you guys a close-up application, and I'm gonna leave it on for a few hours and see how this product is gonna work for me. So if you want to see that, make sure you keep on watching. Okay, so we are a bit more close up, and as you guys can see, I have my eye makeup, like my brows and my eyes. It's on, so that is out of the way, and I just have moisturizer on my skin, but I'm going to do like the full application like of my base makeup so you guys can see how all the products will blend together with the concealer. So this is the PR packaging that I got from Huda Beauty, and yeah, it's just like a little bag saying love these Huda with her signature, and inside it comes with this little paper thing with some info about the product. It comes with a face conceal and blend brush. It comes with a beauty blender, and she did send me 2 setting powders. I don't know if you guys know, if you watch my videos, you know that this is one of my favorite powders ever. And then the concealers. She sent me 3 different shades, so I'm really hoping that at least one of them it's going to work for me. Here is the packaging. It's like their basic packaging. So they sent me coconut flakes, nougat, and vanilla swirl. Coconut flakes is 2.7 N, nougat is 2.5 G, and vanilla swirl is 3.1 B. The N thing is for neutral undertones. The G I think is for golden undertones, and then the B I think is for beige undertones. But I'm sure that you can read a bit more about that on the website. I'm gonna just like open this up to show you guys the packaging. So here is the packaging. It's beautiful. It's very similar to the foundation, the Faux Filter foundation package. Is like a mini version of it, and yeah, I love it. It has this like really nice feel to them, like matte, and yeah, it has the it has the Huda Beauty logo here, and then on the bottom you can see like the names and the shades. So each of these concealers has 9 millimeters of product inside, 0.30 fluid ounces. Let me compare it to one of my favorite concealers of all time, that is the Born This Way from Too Faced. This one has 50 millimeters, 0.50 fluid ounces, and I'm gonna compare it to side by side. And yeah, like you can clearly see that this one is a baby next to it. This one has a lot more product, and I'm gonna put the price on screen because I do not know the price, but I'm gonna put like a price comparison and like the product that is in the concealer. And then I have this one that is the newest one from ABH and Sacha Beverly Hills, and this one has 0.4 fluid ounces, 12 millimeters, so it's like more than the Huda one as well. It's a lot bigger as well. I do not know the price. This is like the paper that they sent me. So this is the Faux Filter concealer from Huda Beauty, and let me just check the price so I can like kind of compare it. I'm gonna put the prices of the different concealers and the different prices so we can like do a comparison. But like 29 euros, I think it's like about the same price as this one, if not a little bit more or a little bit less. I think it's a bit more expensive than the other ones. So it says here that this is their brand new Faux Filter concealer, and it says here that they spent over 3 years developing this delicious creamy medium buildable coverage concealer in 29 yummy shades. That's amazing. 29 shades is good. It says that it doesn't crease like crazy, it lasts all day. It melts into the skin. It has a luminous matte finish, like a satin finish, I believe. Skin-like finish that feels so comfortable. It's non-creasing, no flashback formula, gives you instant coverage that you can build up or blend out. Water, sweat, and transfer proof. So I hope it kind of does what it claims, because I'm going on a vacation soon, and something that is water, sweat, and transfer proof will be amazing for those hot days. So this is like the little paper that they send me. I love that they are very inclusive. They have a lot of different ethnicities and skin colors. I absolutely love that. I love that Huda is working on being more and more inclusive. And yeah, let's try this out. These are launching in store on 13th of June. Today is the 3rd of June, so in 10 days from now. I don't know when this video is gonna come up. Okay, so now that we know the price and a little bit more about concealer, I am going to be swatching them because I want to find like the shade that fits me. I'm a bit tanned. I don't know if you guys can see. I look really red on camera. Don't know why, but I'm a bit tanned. But yeah, I really do hope that I find some shade that fits me. I do not know why, but they look like they are kind of too light. I wish they sent me a shade that is actually like the same as my skin tone, because I do like to use concealer to highlight my under eye area and my T-zone, but I also like, on those days that I do not wear foundation, to use a concealer that is exactly the same shade as my skin tone. But if everything is too light, I will just like, and if I love the concealer, I will just like buy one that fits me perfectly. Okay, so the first shade that I'm gonna be swatching is Nougat 2.5, and this one is it has a golden undertone. Yeah, it's too light. I think this color is perfect for under my eye area. Now we're gonna swatch Coconut Flakes. This one kind of looks more neutral. Let me see. Yeah, this is a 2.7N, so it's a more neutral undertone. And then we have 3.1B, which is Vanilla Swirl. Okay, so this one is one that I would definitely wear if I was not tanned, because I think this is like more closer to my natural color. Yeah, I think it is. So actually, for highlighting my under eye area, I think those three would definitely work. I would love to try this one first and then go with another one to highlight a bit more. Maybe this one that has a more neutral undertone. I think this one is too yellow, so I think I'm gonna go with this one, which is the darker one. It's the what is the name again? Vanilla Swirl 3.1B. I think I'm gonna start with that, and then if I need to have a bit more of a brighten under eye, I will like go with the other one. Before I start, let me just show you guys like the brush that she sent me. This is their Face Concealing Blend brush. It's 23 euros, 20 pounds. Okay, we have the brush. I love the brush. It looks really, really nice. I love that it's see-through here. It looks very fancy, very bougie. And then we have the beauty blender, that it's like your basic beauty blender. It's not too hard, it's actually soft. I really like that. So I'm gonna wet these. I'm probably going to use both like on each side just to kind of see. So I'm going to wet the beauty blender first and then move on into like applying the products into my face. Since these are Huda Beauty concealers, I think I'm gonna use a bunch of like Huda Beauty face base products because I do love them, and these that I'm going to use right now are like one of my favorite products. So it's products that I'm really comfortable with and that I trust, that I know how they work with me. First thing I'm going to be applying is primer, and I'm going to be using this water jelly hydrating primer. As you guys can see, I use this a lot. I actually love it. Very, very sticky, and I love a primer that is sticky because it makes like it grabs into the foundation and it makes it stay for a long time. And for foundation, I'm going to be using this one right here. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick, and I'm going to be using the shade Toasted Coconut 240 and 240 Neutral. This is on my top 5 of favorite foundations. Sometimes foundation can make you look so cakey, and this foundation does not give you that. But like if you want like a natural kind of look, you can do that with this foundation. It's so creamy and it stays all day. It's like on my top 5 foundation. Foundation is on and I didn't apply it on my under eye area, so you guys like can clearly see how the product is going to work, and you can clearly see that I have dark circles. So let's see if this baby is going to cover that. This is a medium buildable coverage, so it's supposed to like cover a bit. I'm really excited. Oh, the applicator is really nice and fluffy. Let me like show you guys a close-up. Let's apply this baby. Okay, so it's a bit lighter, but not like super light. And a bit here just to lift. So what I like to do when I apply concealer is I like to let it set for a few seconds before I start blending it out. And I'm going to blend out the right side of my face with this sponge. I might end up mixing if I don't like the brush, because I am not a brush person when it comes to blending out concealer and cream products. I love the beauty sponges. Okay, they kind of gave me like enough coverage. You can still see a bit of my dark circle, but not much. I mean, that happens with all the concealers that I use. You can still see it, but it's not bad because I didn't have even foundation underneath or something. It was really easy to blend out. It's very creamy, which I like. It blends like a dream. Now let me try with the brush on the left side. Okay, comparing the two sides, I do not see any difference, but I do personally prefer to wear the sponge. But both blended the concealer equally well. I'm actually not mad at the brush because it gave me a flawless finish. But I'm going to be using the sponge because that's my preferred method. You can see it highlights a bit. It's not a much lighter shade than my actually skin tone, so I think I should have gone with the lighter shade. But I think I'm gonna just like, since this is a testing video, I think I'm gonna go with the lighter shade and build up the product to see how it works. I think I like this. I am not mad about it. It's so creamy. It's nice. The other shades that I have here are Nugget and Coconut Flakes, and I think I'm gonna go with Coconut Flakes because I thought that Nugget was a bit too yellow, so I'm gonna apply just a bit to highlight even more and to try to build up the product to see if it gives me more coverage. That's a lighter shade, just a bit, just to highlight a bit. Just starting to blend out here a bit. Yeah, that's a lighter shade. So you can clearly see that you can build it up. It covered a bit more. It looks really beautiful. I love the tone of this shade right here. This is what it was again, Coconut Flakes. It's a neutral. It has a neutral undertone. I love it. It gives me the highlighter look that I like. Oh, she's pretty. I love it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I am obsessed with the look of this concealer. It blends like a dream. It's super creamy and I love the look of it. It's not heavy, it's lightweight, and it just like melts into the skin. It kind of actually does what it says here, like when it comes to like melting into the skin. It is buildable. It's not like super full coverage, super heavy like your Tarte Shape Tape, but is like a very nice buildable concealer. So they sent me like these baking powders. These are like the Easy Bake Loose Powder. They sent me the shade Cupcake and Pound Cake, which is my favorites, both of them. But I'm not gonna open those packages because I already have this one right here and I'm gonna just use it. It's the one that I normally use. So let's apply the powder. Like I have this brush right here. Remove the excess and just go in like that. Looks so flawless. I love it. forehead as well. Take out that shine. Then I'm gonna bake a bit. Now I'm gonna remove the baking, apply lipstick, finish my eyes, and be right back. Okay, I'm back, and it's been about, right now the time is 6:18. I think it's been about 1 hour since I applied and set my under eye area, because I did finish the rest of my makeup. I was taking pictures, I was filming reels, I was like answering some messages. So about 1 hour since I last applied, so it's gone an hour. And what I'm gonna do now, it's 6:18, as I said. I think I'm gonna be back in like 2 hours, so we can like see 2-3 hours, so we can see how much this concealer changes in 2-3 hours. I'm not gonna retouch it or anything. I think I'm gonna come back at 8 or 9 because it's late. I wish I could do it, like, I should have started this video earlier, but I had so much to do, I just didn't have the time. But I'm gonna just let it for a few hours. But in 1 hour it didn't move. Like, hi Mickey, but it didn't move. This concealer looks so good. I'm not even kidding you. It's quality stuff. I mean, the foundation is my favorite, and you can clearly see how flawless it looks. Before I go, just let me give you guys a very up close of my skin right now and how the makeup is looking. Really up close so you guys can see after. As you guys can see, it's not like creasy or anything. So let's see in a few hours how is this going to look. So guys, I am back. I said I would be back at 8, max 9, but I ended up watching a movie, cooking, eating, editing, and the time just like went by so quickly, and now it's 10:13. This is like 3-4 hours after I talked to you guys, and 5 hours after I applied the concealer. So I actually waited like a long time with the concealer on. I have not retouched my makeup at all. As you guys can see, I'm really oily around my nose. If I were to wear this makeup out, go to some party or something, I would of course retouch it. But I don't know if you guys can notice, this is crazy. I am super oily on my T-zone, you can see, but on my under eye area, like, the makeup sits perfectly, again with my Mikey mirror, but it has increased, like, not anything more than what it did like when I applied. It is on place. The concealer is still brightened. It's still sitting really, really nice. It's not like fading away. It's not disappearing. And after 6 hours, the concealer looks amazing. And the overall makeup, like, this is a full face of Huda. And this foundation is like a hydrating foundation. It's not like a matte foundation, so it's normal that it's oily, but look how good it looks. The only thing that I would have to do here is, of course, just like touch it up with a bit of powder to remove the shine. And actually I'm gonna just do that right here in front of you guys, so you guys can see what it would look if I would just like retouch it a bit, grabbing a bit of powder and just like take away the shine. And just like do half of my face first, just like to see the difference. So yeah, there you go. It's like when I first applied it. No shine, looks really flawless, doll like. Then here is really oily, but I would just go with powder and retouch it if I was out or doing some stuff. And it's really hot here. My house is really hot. The weather's been great, so I am always melting even if I don't have my makeup on. So I just like retouched it to just show you guys, like, if you wear this concealer and you retouch it, how it would look. But my under eye area is just like flawless. I was expecting this quality from Huda Beauty because I know that her products have good quality. I know for sure because I wear them a lot and I love them. Like the stick foundation is one of my favorites. The Huda Beauty powder that I used today was one of my favorites. The primer, like all the products that I put on my face today are like on my top favorites. So I knew, like I kind of had this feeling that I would love the concealer. I would love the quality of it, but these actually exceeded my expectations. Like even though I knew it was going to be good, I didn't expect it to be this good, and I didn't expect it to love it this much. I'm really excited for the concealer, and now I will for sure buy a shade that matches my skin tone so I can wear it on an everyday basis on like the spots around my face, not just for highlighting. And I feel like with this concealer it gave me enough coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy. It's super creamy, it blended really nice, it's fragrance free, and it looks super flawless. It looks really flawless. I love it. I think this is going to my favorite little place area that I have here next to me. All the favorites that I use all the time, I put them here, and this is definitely going there. I'm definitely gonna use this on a everyday basis. If I didn't like it, believe me, I would tell you, but I am honestly in love with it. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this concealer? Would you buy it? Would you not? I would 100% recommend the concealer to you guys. I know it's a bit pricey when you compare to, okay, your ABH or the others, but like the quality is definitely there. So I would totally recommend this concealer for you guys. If you have the opportunity to buy and splurge on this concealer, I would definitely recommend it. The brush is okay. I personally would not buy this brush because I am a beauty sponge kind of person. The beauty sponge I actually really liked. Definitely really liked because it's not too hard, it's just like soft enough. I love beauty sponges like these, so yeah, I would recommend that sponge, but you can of course find more affordable options online. So I really hope you guys enjoyed how I explained things, how I showed you guys step by step, up close, and review this product. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube fam. I post a lot of beauty related content and also some fashion hauls as well. So if you are not subscribed yet, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. If you are still here, if you're still watching, thank you so much. This is sweet of you. Love you. I'm gonna put some other videos of mine here in case you are bored and you want to watch more. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye bye.